Coming up on Florida's Fourth Estate, we talk to two of Florida's biggest social media influencers, how a hobby became a big business.
I think someone had an argument with me. I told them alligators can climb a fence, and they told me that they can't. So I wanted to show people.
Florida's Fourth Estate with hosts Ginger Gadsden and Matt Austin, the show where we bring Florida into focus.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Florida's Fourth Estate. We are so excited, as we are weekly, but when I say we're excited, and be prepared to hold your sides for this week's episode, I honest to God mean it. I'm Ginger Gadsden. My co-host Matt Austin joins me, and you are the reason that I found the person we're talking to and cannot stop watching this guy. It is amazing.
His name is Josh, but really it's OMG, it's Wix. Josh, welcome to the show. So glad to have you with us.
Thank y'all so much. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for y'all kind words.
Listen, they're true. And when people start watching your stuff, they're going to realize why I am addicted. It is late night habit of just scrolling. So much so, Josh, that I now have this in your honor. Can you see what I'm holding right now?
Oh, the flip phone.
I got my flip phone. This is because
Gotta have a flip phone.
You get the best video on your flip phones, man.
I'm telling you.
So it's pretty brilliant what Josh does. He'll take like a viral Florida video, and I'm going to show you just a little piece of his TikTok right now. And then instead of just showing the video, he acts like he is the Floridian who's taking it while he's either driving or eating his Publix. So before I show you one of his viral videos, Josh, where did you get the idea to do this?
Well, I've been doing like Florida sketches since like 2020. And then I think someone had an argument with me. I told them alligators can climb a fence, and they told me that they can't. So I wanted to show people. And, you know, I wanted a creative way to show people the stuff that really happens in Florida. So that's how that came about.
That is really a Florida argument.
I have had that exact same argument. That's why this is so perfect. And yes, they can, in fact, climb a fence. There was a viral video of it. But so many things happen here. Did you realize there would be this much content to keep you going?
I did. Well, I didn't realize it was going to be this much. Like I've, been a Floridian all my life, and I used to travel to the Everglades, so I've seen some things. But as far as like I learned about that we have monkeys in Florida, like 4 different species. I just found that out, so that was something new for me. But yeah, no, it was a lot of it is a surprise.
Yeah. So let's show you a little piece of OMG, it's Wix. Here's one I like while he's eating some Publix sushi. Here we go.
Right here.
Bad boys. Oh, what they gonna do? Oh, you gonna catch a ride? Oh, okay, I see that. What?
So if you're just listening, a cop is running down the road and hops on a truck.
Florida. I'm just glad I got it on my flip phone, boy. What's going on right here?
So a cop jumps onto the back of a truck while he's chasing down somebody down a highway here. And there you go. You have the food we were talking about. You have the flip phone. Why did you decide to put the flip phone in this?
I had a flip phone, and I needed a phone to use as far as like recording these videos. I wanted to show that I was recording them. And I had a flip phone, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use the flip phone. And I used it once, and that's all everyone kept talking about. So it kind of just stuck.
You got this one right here, 1.5 million views. I'll show you this.
Should I tell them? Should somebody tell? No, I ain't gonna tell them. I'm just gonna record it on my flip phone. Only in Florida, boy. What's going on out here?
And what I love about this, you're eating cookies that I was just eating the other day from the store. Those little strawberry ones. Those are really good. So I feel like when Floridians watch you, it just feels like home, doesn't it? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, it's kind of, because it's those things that we all can relate to. So even the Publix thing, like that happened because I'm always in Publix. So I was eating one day during a video, and it kind of just, that's all everyone kept talking about.
So can I ask you about your name? Not Josh, but OMG, it's Wix.
Oh, yeah. So
okay, what is, I know what OMG is, I think.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay, so tell me what the rest of it is.
Okay, so when I did music, at this point I think I was rapping, but I used to go by the name Wicks, which in South Florida was for our hair, which I got in high school.
Okay.
But I went with that rap name Wicks, and I think I was downtown one time, downtown Fort Myers, and a girl see me and she just said, "Oh my God, it's Wicks," and I was like, "Ooh, I like that."
Okay, I really, honestly, I feel like we're doing the people a disservice if we don't show some more of your stuff to them right now and have you just kind of explain how it all plays out. Matt, choose another video.
All right,
Or
here's
you-
1.5 million.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
take a look.
What are they chasing? What are they?
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Playboy, with the way gas is, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Only in Florida, and I got it on my flip phone. What's going on out here?
Okay, so if you're just listening, he's like, there's a cop chasing a tractor trailer, and then you can't really see what's going on, and then you see a guy hanging off the back of the tractor trailer. That
Getting
is
a ride.
so cool.
Oh yeah.
So I'm curious, seeing somebody do so well, 1.2 million followers on TikTok, all your videos just tend to go crazy. This is your full-time job now. So what is that like? Like you used to be in the music industry, now you're a TikToker as a job. Do you like it? Do you recommend it? Like, what do you think?
I love it. I love it, especially with me because anything that I do, I'm gonna constantly work at it. So it's a lot of work, but I embrace it because, like I said, with anything I've done, I've always put in the work. So, but yeah, I love it. I love it. I get to make my own schedule. It's great.
Yeah, and you really have to be good at it because there are millions of people on TikTok, right? But not everyone has millions of followers. If we all could get as many followers as you, we'd all be on there all the time, right? But you have your videos they're short and they're right to the point. But that's hard to do, and people don't realize that because you grab people right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's something I actually studied. When I first started, all of my videos were longer because I didn't know how to get directly to where I was trying to go as quickly as possible. And then I realized even on TikTok, for me, a lot of my audience they love the 30 to 35-second videos, so I kind of keep it between that or even shorter if I can.
It's more work than most people would ever believe is what you put into these videos and churning out that content. Certainly not easy. So where is this going to take you? I'm curious, like it seems like you already have sort of reached a goal of, if you were looking for 1 million followers, you have that. So what is next for OMG It's Wicks? Where do you take all this popularity?
What I've been trying to do at this point is create a sketch. Well, I've started a sketch comedy show on YouTube to where I can do Florida-based sketch comedy and kind of turn that into a show. And also I want to do a show to where I host a host a show about Florida viral videos. Basically kind of what I do, but just host a show in which I can react and, show everyone what goes on in Florida.
You are my favorite TikTok follow. I'm so glad that you agreed to come on our show. And I hope to see you producing content for many years to come, my friend, because it's good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to do my best.
You're the Florida man we all hope to see, but sadly, when we hear a story starting with Florida man, you are not really.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, if you want to follow him, his name is Josh, but you're going to find him online at OMG It's Wicks. He's ginormous on TikTok, and he's getting big everywhere else. Thank you so much, and best of luck to you and your future endeavors, Josh.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for having me. I really do appreciate it. Y'all got to invite me back again.
Listen, don't say it if you don't mean it, because we will have
I
you
mean
back.
it. Mean it.
Coming up next.
It's a full-time job. I'll do several campaigns a month, and that's a pretty good income now. So I never knew people could make good money doing that. You can. And it's a nice second phase of life for mom.
I'm fascinated by this. Glad to have you with us for the show. I'm Matt Austin. I've got Ginger Gadsden right next to me. And Gigi, I know you have so many questions about our guest today, who has a following of 2.3 million currently on TikTok.
Yeah, my first question is, how did you do that? And the second question is, like, can we just, kind of tag along for the ride? We're talking to our guest today. It's Brittany Nicole. Brittany, I fell in love with you from the first TikTok I saw of you because one, you talk about your mother-in-law.
She's brave. She's very brave with this mother-in-law.
It is the funniest thing to see. It's so delightful because you're not really mean, but you're observant.
It's random. It was right before COVID, so it's been a little over 2 years now. I had just started hearing about TikTok. My niece tried to introduce me to it. She was only 17 at the time, and I was like, I don't get this. This is, maybe I'm outside of the social media realm. Like, what's cool now? And I didn't get it at first. And then a couple months later, I picked it up and just was like, all right, started making some videos and did mother stuff that did really well. And then some Florida stuff that did well. And then mother-in-law just kind of took off. So, yeah.
Okay. And that first mother-in-law post, this is what I'm wondering. Okay. So we're going to take a look at one of your posts to show people in just a minute. But a lot of them say toxic mother-in-law and groom speech. They don't make your mother-in-law look amazing. Is this actually about your mother-in-law, or is this just a mother-in-law that you kind of imagine?
So they are not about my mother-in-law. I have a wonderful mother-in-law, thank goodness, because the stories I get, people now relate to these so much. I get stories sent to me daily. I'll get 20, 30, 50 stories a day from people. They're like, please tell my story because I can't talk about it to anybody else. And now I feel so seen on your page. I feel like I have a community now. I'm like, fantastic. There are weeks and times where I'm just like, gosh, what? I have nothing left. And then all of a sudden things start coming again.
So I want to show people a TikTok.
Okay.
Some of these I think are really, I think most of them are really hilarious. Just some of them I have to be careful for what we show on TV. Toxic mother-in-law after your baby is born. Is that a good one?
That's probably a good one.
3.8 million views. All right, let's go for it.
Very judgmental.
Grandchild? Because if so, she's taking a nap. Oh, well, that's okay. I can wait. Then I can hold my baby when she wakes up. Oh, okay, again, it's not your baby. It's your grandchild. It's me and Mark's baby. This is just weird. My baby, your baby, same thing. Okay, except that it's not. It's not your baby. It's your grandchild. Why are you so confused on this? Can you stop? Somebody's feeling hormonal, I see. Okay, you know what? You can just go now. Just leave. Please leave. Go. Bye. I'll call you and tell you when you can come back. Fine. Toodaloo, Lenny Lou. Why does she get to stay? Because I didn't call her my baby, weirdo. She's my godchild, though, and you don't have that title either. And the one you have, you're about to lose. I needed that. Brittany, I'm here. Where's my baby? Oh, Mark.
Oh my goodness. So that is really funny. And so you must have, okay, so the deal is you have an amazing mother-in-law who's willing to, what does she say about this?
My niece finally showed it to her and she's like, am I a toxic mother-in-law? And I was like, Jeannie, like you can never be that. You've never done any of these things.
Could you tell right away that it resonated with people? And how did you know?
Right away. Especially on TikTok. I mean, they have a certain algorithm that works a certain way, which nobody really understands yet. But those videos took off right away. So views, likes, comments, shares were immediately high.
Is this your full-time job now? Because obviously with this kind of following, 2.3 million followers, you can start to drive some income with this, right?
Absolutely. This has become a full-time job for me. Companies, whether they're marketing mom products, kid products, husband products, I mean, I'm reached out to by all sorts of them through my manager.
So what kind of future do you see with this, Brittany? Do you see yourself just continuing to grow? Is this going to be a social media empire? Are you hoping to keep it as sort of like your job that's kind of on the side, but kind of full-time? Like, where do you see this going?
Right now, I'm so thankful and surprised that it has become a full-time job. So I'm really enjoying it. I'd like to ride the wave as long as I can, but I know social media is ever changing. I don't know that TikTok will always be around or be what it is. So I do try to branch out. I'm trying to be on Instagram as well and YouTube. But I'm open to other avenues. I kind of need to be constantly changing just as social media is. So I'm not just strictly doing toxic mother-in-law. I'm doing some like murder mystery things with like best friends that are investigating stuff, within my TikTok and my Instagram videos. I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to do different things and think about like maybe what my next phase would be.
Do you ever read any of the comments on your, obviously
Ooh,
you
don't do that.
I do, but that's a good point because as you were talking about other people looking to get started and if they're fearful and stuff, I would say stay away from the comments. You really have to have a thick skin. There are people out there that are just out there to be nasty and to give some kind of comment, whether they want to get a rise out of you or have you respond. I don't respond to those at all. I'll respond to all the loving people that took the time to write a nice comment or give advice or share a story. So, but I do.
Yeah. I have had a few TikToks that have done well, and wow, it is amazing how all of a sudden my large forehead becomes the focus of the TikTok, or how fake my voice is, or how stupid I sound. I'm like, wait, this isn't about me. Why? How come there are hundreds of comments all of a sudden bashing like the ugliness of my face? It's crazy how trolls just jump in the comment section like that.
They're
so you
out
just
there to
avoid it
attack.
at all costs?
I mean, I read some of them because, I mean, when I'm scrolling, I can't pick and choose which
You
ones
have
I
to.
see, you know?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some of the negative ones you see are the ones that'll stick with you later on, even though you're like, well, that doesn't matter, or how I look doesn't matter. It's not true. But like, you'll still remember those later on. I'm like, oh gosh, like this person said I talk too fast. I've always talked too fast. I can't help that. Or she didn't like the way my curl fell on my face. I'm like, well, who cares? Like, it's not about my hair. I don't know. There's always something negative.
Correct. And the bottom line is, they're looking at your TikTok. You're not looking at theirs.
Yeah, somebody with
out there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody with 3 followers is like, oh, you're really doing it wrong, lady.
Right.
Well, I hope you keep posting. I'm excited to keep watching you and excited for the new characters that you come up with. And yeah, don't listen to the haters. I'm going to be on there commenting on yours, telling everybody how exciting it is and how good it is.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah,
so
you're a
much.
breath of fresh air, and we hope you continue to kill it. We love it.
Thank you so much. It was really nice chatting with you guys. I appreciate your time.
And nice having you, and good luck with everything. We're excited to see that 2 million turn into 5 million, and
Me too.
maybe we'll see you in a movie or something, or get
That
your
would be
book one
amazing.
day. All right, if you want to
That'd be awesome.
follow her, it is Miss Britt Nicole on TikTok is her main deal. You can also check her out on Instagram and YouTube. Coming up, a look at next week's Florida's Fourth Estate.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for sticking with us for this episode of Florida's Fourth Estate. But we've got more coming up next week.
Can't wait to bring you the story of these pampered pooches who go out to the farm to relax. People are paying money for this, to make your dog do some work out on the farm. Ginger has done it. We're going to feature it next week right here on Florida's Fourth Estate.
No judging. Bye.